Letting go of anything that happened last week, anything that happened yesterday or will happen today. Deep breaths in and out, maybe out through your mouth, just letting it go. Sinking your upper body in between your thighs, sit bones to your heels, opening up the hips. Relax into your shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. And it's funny how, for me, last week, there were so many things planned, private classes in another studio I teach for, coming here on Sunday, so many things planned. And then the news from whatever it will change for the future. And then people cancel classes, there is rain, so we cannot do outside classes. We constantly have to adjust anything. So if you feel a little bit chaotic in your mind or in your body, you feel restless, for sure you're not the only one. Such a beautiful thing to come back onto your mat and tune in with yourself. So you have that little moment with yourself so you can, like breathe and be close to yourself so you can handle those situations a little bit better. But also on the mat, we sometimes have to adjust. If you're planning on doing your sun salutations, but your arms feel a little bit tired, then lower the knees down, even if you never do that. You never know what's going to happen. And the beautiful thing with yoga is that you can adjust with your mind, with your body, and then later on, you take it off your mat as well. So also here, just let go of any expectations. Just go with the flow. Just see whatever happens. And just breathe and move with your body, moving with the breath. Taking a few more breaths here. Deepen the breath already. Long, deep inhales. Complete exhales through the nose. And if you are familiar with your Ujjayi breathing, then you can start to apply it already right now, getting a little bit deeper breath. Sounds like the waves of the ocean. A few more. One more breath. Then on your next inhale, pressing yourself up, coming still seated onto your heels with your knees out wide. We'll open up the chest with half camels here. So you place your right hand on your right heel and pushing the hips forward, opening up your chest, lifting up the hips. Opening up the chest, pushing the hips forward, nice and open, one more breath. And then changing it to the other side. So the left hand on the left heel, pushing the hips forward, leaning back, opening up. It feels better with your hand on your lower back. Then you go there, lifting up, one more breath. And slowly coming back down. One more time to the other side. Opening up your chest. And the other side one more time. So the left hand on the left heel or onto your lower back, doesn't matter. Push the hips forward in the upper body back. Opening up. And slowly coming back down. Walking your hands forward and coming into an all-four position. On your hands and onto your knees. Few rounds of the cat and cow. Inhale, lifting your chest, your tailbone. And on your exhale, you round your spine. You tuck the tailbone under. You pull your shoulder blades away from each other and you gaze for the belly button. Inhale again is to lift up your chest, your tailbone, breathing all the air in. And on your exhale, round your spine. Tailbone under. Press the mat away with your hands. Rounding the spine. Now you can also move a little bit from side to side. Maybe even with your eyes closed. Just do whatever your body needs. Feel like you need some space. Feel like you need to adjust. Just checking in with the body. Moving with the breath. A few more there. Long deep breaths in. Complete exhales. One more round, and then come back into that neutral spine, coming back into your all-four position on your hands and onto your knees. Then place your left foot outside of your mat and place your right heel in line with your left knee and your left hand, lifting up your right arm, coming into a supported side plank. Reaching up with your right fingertips and reach that right arm over your right ear, just stretching out. Press the right heel into your mat, opening up the right side of the body. Breathing from your fingertips all the way down to your right heel. One more breath, opening up, hold it right shoulder back. And then back into your all-four position on your hands and onto your knees. Taking a round of the cat and cow, lifting up your chest into your bowl. And exhale, rounding it down. Then take it to the other side, so the right foot comes outside of the mat. Left heel in line with your right knee, right hand, lifting up your left arm. Reaching it up. And then stretch it up and over your left ear. Energize the left heel down, stretching the left side of the body, breathing in and out. One more breath. And then coming back into your all-four position on your hands and onto your knees. If it feels good, why not take a round with the cat and cow, lifting up your chest, tailbone, and rounding it in. Then coming back into your all-four position again, spreading your fingers out wide and step your feet back into a plank pose, high push-up position. Kicking the heels back, spreading the fingers out wide, lifting a little bit higher from your armpits, and breathe in and out through the nose. Long, steady breaths. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, lift up those hips. Downward facing dog, pedaling out your feet, right, left. Spreading the fingers. Shoulders are away from your ears, checking in with the body again. Where do you feel some stiffness? Where do you feel open? Few more breaths. If you feel you want to lift your legs, then lift your legs. If you feel you want to come to the edges of your feet, go for it, guys. Your practice, your body, you know what you need. Three more breaths. And then we find stillness in downward facing dog. Energizing the heels down, press the mat away with your hands. Shoulders away from the ears, arms in line with your ears. One more breath. Then on your next inhale, coming forward to your plank, high push-up position. Then on your exhale, lower the knees down. Bend your elbows in close to the body, chest and chin come down, sliding forward and up. Shoulders are away from your ears. This is your low cobra pose. And on your exhale from the knees, core muscles strong, press yourself back to your downward facing dog. Lifting up the hips, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Press the mat away with those hands, deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's do that again. Inhale forward to your plank. On your exhale, lower the knees down. Bend your elbows, chest and chin lower down. Sliding forward and up. Lift up your chest. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. Then again, on your inhale, coming forward to your plank. If you're ready, lower the elbows down halfway through. Keep the knees off the mat. Inhale into your up dog or your low cobra is also fine. And on your exhale, back to downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. Then on your next inhale, look forward in between your hands and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Step by step, all the way to the top. Lengthen your spine and fold forward. Holding onto your elbows and then swing your body from side to side. Let the head be heavy. Knocking the head yes. Shake the head no. Just hanging in there a little bit. Feeling your hamstrings, your calves. And coming back into center, letting go of those elbows. Chin into your chest. Slowly round yourself all the way back up. Coming all the way to standing, rolling your shoulders down your back, arms down by your side. Big toes to touch, heels slightly away from each other. Coming into sun salutation A. On your inhale, arms lift over your head. Look up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, from the hips, hinge forward, coming all the way down. Halfway up, lengthen. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. On your exhale, lower down. Halfway through or all the way down, doesn't matter. Inhale is your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Shoulders away from your ears. Press them away with your hands. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, look forward in between your hands, coming on your balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Step or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway up, lengthen. Exhale is to fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Arms over your head. Right away, on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Plant your hands. Step or jump back, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Energize your heels down, rotate your legs a little bit in, lifting up the hips a little higher. One more breath. Then on your inhale, look forward in between your hands. Prepare the legs. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway up, lengthen. Exhale is to fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. And on your exhale, we fold forward right away. Halfway up, lengthen. Plant the hands. Step or jump back. Take your vinyasa, go for it. Lifting up your chest, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. I'm starting to feel a little bit warm. I don't know about you guys, but I feel it. One more breath. Next, inhale, look forward. In between the hands, prepare the legs. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale is to lift all the way up. Exhale, fold forward right away. Halfway up, lengthen. Plant the hands, step or jump back. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or your low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. We take it through one more round. On your inhale, look forward in between your hands. Prepare the legs. Step or hop forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Rising up all the way. Arms come over your head. And exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Take your vinyasa. We meet back in downward facing dog. Energize the heels down, spreading the fingers out wide, shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On your next inhale, look forward in between your hands. Prepare the legs, step or hop to the top of your mat. Feet together, lengthen, exhale, fold. Bend your knees, lift your arms up. Utkatasana, everybody's favorite. No, it's not. Yes, squeeze the inner thighs. Tailbone down, so you don't stick your butt back. Tailbone is under, so you use your abdominals to protect your lower back. Arms are up, shoulders soft. Bend your knees, sit down deeper. Make sure you can see your toes and wiggle them so you ensure the body weight is into your heels. One more breath. On your exhale, fold it forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Plant the hands, step it back, take your vinyasa. Coming back, all together to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Left heel lowers down, press it down. Step the right foot forward and lift yourself up. Warrior one. First one of today, well, at least for me. Bend your right knee and push it to your right pinky toe. Press the outside of your left foot down into your mat. Lower your shoulders down, tailbone under. You don't have to go all the way down, right? We're still into sun salutation. Be still warming up a little bit so you don't have to bend your right knee all the way down. One more breath. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back, vinyasa. Up dog, down dog. Right away, right heel spins down, left foot comes forward, lift your arms. Bend your knee, straighten that right leg, Right hip forward, right shoulder forward. As much as you can, no worry if it's not parallel to your mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders soft away from your ears, belly in, tailbone under. We take one more breath. And then lower the hands down, step the left foot back, vinyasa. Up dog, down dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Look forward in between your hands, prepare the legs. Step or hop forward. Halfway up, lengthen, fold it down. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. I don't know why I say that half singing. Squeeze in your thighs, core muscles strong, lift your arms, one more breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Plant your hands, step or jump back. Vinyasa. Back to down dog. Right away, warrior one, right side, left heel down, right foot steps forward. Arms up, shoulders soft. One more breath. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, vinyasa. Moving a little bit faster, body starts to recognize postures, left foot forward. Getting a little bit warmer, inhale, lift up, warrior one. Shoulders soft, one more breath. Hands down, left foot back, vinyasa. Lifting up the chest, down dog. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. You can always skip these vinyasas, or you can do it from the knees, no problem. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, lift up your right leg. That should be feeling really good. Lift it up a little higher. Sometimes when I teach and I have a full class, I hear, oh, that feels so good. But then energize your left heel down and lift your right leg up a little higher. Press them away with your hands, one more breath. Now look forward in between your hands, lightly guys. Use your abs. Step your right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee down, push the hips forward. Already feel your left quad, your right hamstring, lifting up your chest. Coming again into your back bend. Your palms can be together. Your hands can be away from each other, that doesn't matter. Lifting up your chest, lean the upper body back. Lose my balance. One more breath. On your exhale, sit it back. Stretch the hamstring. Don't go all the way down maybe for the first time. Just dig in a little bit. Be gentle. Just feel. A little bit is enough. One more breath. Then walk the hands back forward. Curling the left toes under. Step the right foot back. Vinyasa. Lifting up the chest. Down dog. Right, other side. Right heel, press it down. Lifting the left leg up. With a breath. A little higher. Feeling a lot in your right hamstring while I do. Press the mat away with the hands. Lifting that left leg up a little higher. And then lightly step it forward, coming on your right hippie toes. Step it in between your hands, lower the right knee down. Push those hips forward. Lifting up your chest, lean back. You're pushing those hips forward, digging into your quads, your left hamstring, feeling it in your back bend. Or if you don't want to back bend today, that's fine. If you have a little sore back or if it doesn't feel good, skip it. Fine. All right. Coming onto the left heel, flex your toes, sit it back, stretch that hamstring. One more breath. Walking the hands back forward. Curl the right toes under. Step the left foot back. Vinyasa. Lifting up your chest. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I was just thinking, I'm curious what kind of music you're listening to. So personal, right? Your music when you practice. Nice. Just listen to the music, but listen to your breath as well. If you have a little fast music, try not to move faster than your breath goes. Nice to move by the rhythm of the breath. Nice to move with the rhythm of the music, but focus on the breath first. One more breath. Then lift up your right leg again, lifting it all the way up, maybe a little bit higher than the first time. And then touch your knee to your nose or forehead, squeeze. Inhale again, lift your right leg up. Step it forward in between your hands. Left heel down, lift up your chest. Warrior one again. You've been here before. Maybe now you can bend your right knee a little deeper. Feeling your right quad, pulling the left hip forward. Energize the left heel down, one more breath. Then open it up to your warrior two. Maybe you have to step your left foot a little bit back, it's fine. Sorry guys to show you my back. Shoulders soft, reaching your fingers away from each other. Then interlace your fingers behind your back, lifting up your chest, opening your chest again, and fold forward. All about back bends and hips today, if you haven't noticed yet. Squeeze the inner thighs, fold forward. One more breath. Then on your inhale, rising back up, I'm doing your bind, warrior two. Sit down a little deeper. Look down at your mat. For now, windmill your hands down, step the right foot back, vinyasa. Lifting up the chest, down dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Other side, left leg lifts. Lift it up high. Tap your knee to your nose or forehead, squeeze it in tight. Inhale again, lift it up. Step it forward. Warrior one. Right heel down, lift up. Opening up, make it strong. Core muscles engaged. One more breath. Opening up, warrior two. Reaching your fingers away from each other. Shoulders soft. Heels pressing into the mat. One more breath. Interlace your fingers. Opening up your chest. And exhale, fold forward. Pulling your hands away from your body. With the left shoulder, press your left knee out so you open up your hip. One more breath there. Then coming up, I'm doing your bind, warrior two. Make it strong for one more breath. Then cartwheel your hands down, step the left foot back, vinyasa, or skip it. Lift your hips up right away, down dog, also good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. And then we add on a little bit more, lifting the right leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip, stacking the hips. Lift the right knee up a little higher. And then step the knee to your nose or forehead. Lifting the right leg back up. Step it forward in between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Interlace your fingers, lift up your chest, fold forward. Breathing in and out. On your inhale, rising up, warrior two. Hips low, shoulders soft. Inhale, reach forward. Reverse your warrior, right arm over the head. Left hand can be around the waist or onto your left leg, doesn't matter. As long as you feel the stretch in the right side of the body. We take one more breath. And then listen carefully, we're coming into a twist. So you windmill your hands all the way down. Left hand inside right foot, right arm lifts. One more breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, from here we're coming into side plank. You can lower the left knee down, where we've been before. Left foot out. Right foot steps back, see, there we are. Or if you want to come into your side plank with both legs straight, slide the left foot under the right. Look over your right fingers. You can even lift your right leg up. One more breath. Look down at your mat, right hand down, plank pose, and hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Kick the heels back, spreading the fingers out wide, taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. Then on your exhale, lower down, halfway. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your chest. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Breathe. I keep singing, I don't know why. Breathe. Left leg lifts. A little higher. Bend your left knee, open it up. Lift it up higher. Keep lowering that left shoulder down. Left knee to your nose or forehead. Squeeze. Lift it up. Step it forward. Warrior 1. Let's open it up. Warrior 2. Hands behind your back. Lift up your chest and fold. Head down. Rising up. Warrior 2. Reach forward. Reverse. Ooh, left side of the body stretch. One more breath. Coming into that twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Opening up. Then lower the right knee down. Right foot outside the mat. Left foot steps behind. Supported side plank to start, which is fine. You can stay here or the right foot under the left. Breathe. Push that left hip forward a bit. One more breath. Look down at your mat. Left hand down. Plank pose. Breathe. Then lower down halfway. Press it back. You can do this from the knees as well. Lower. And lift. One more. Lower. And lift. Then lower down. Take your vinyasa. Lifting the chest. Down dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. All right. One more time through, but we move a little bit faster. Body knows what's happening. You already know what to do. You want to move by yourself. You want to add in. Go for it. I don't mind. Lift your right leg. Bend your knee. Forehead to your knee. Lift the right leg up. Step it forward. Warrior 1. Opening up. Warrior 2. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift your chest. Fold forward. Rising up. Already. Reverse your warrior right away. Cartwheel your hands. Left hand down. Right arm up. Twist. Now maybe from here, right away, into your side plank. Lifting that right leg up. Breathe. Hands down. Plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Lifting up the chest. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Open up the hips. Knee to your nose or forehead. Squeeze. Lift it up. Step it forward. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Interlock. Lift. Fold. Rising up. Reverse your warrior. Open up your chest. Into your twist. Right hand down. Left arm up. Right heel is down the mat. Side plank on the right. Can be supported. Can we with the left leg up? Breathe. Ooh, lose my balance. Into your plank. Vinyasa. Lifting up, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look in between your hands. Lower the knees down. As wide as the mat. Big toes touch. Lower down. Child's pose. Deep breath in. Open up your mouth. Sigh it out. Let it go. Head is heavy down on the mat. Maybe you feel your hips a little bit more open than in the beginning of class. Then slide your knees a little bit away from the mat, a little bit wider. Checking in how different the body feels in its child's pose than the first child's pose. Relax your shoulders. Just breathe. And like I said in the beginning of class, if you felt the last 30 minutes of moving, that your body felt different than you expected, or that the flow or postures were different than you expected it to be. Let it go. There's no need to control anything. If you let that go, it becomes a little bit easier. Body opens up more. Make no judgment, especially not for yourself, especially not in times like this. Super hard, but super beneficial. A few more breaths. Walking your hands back to your body, coming back into those half camels. So maybe with the hand onto the heel or onto your lower back, doesn't matter. Push the hips forward, opening up your chest. And to the other side. Let's take it to the other side again. Right hand down, lifting up your hips, your chest. Maybe a little bit deeper than before. Body is opening up. One more time, other side. Coming all the way back down. Back into your all four position on your hands and knees. And again, if you want to have a few rounds of the cat and cow, that's fine. If you already want to come into your down dog, pulling the toes under, then come into your downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Spreading the fingers. And again, checking in with the body. How do you feel? Probably different than that first down dog. Maybe not. No judgments. Just check in. Okay, let's move into our second flow. Energizing the left heel down. Lift that right leg up. Bend your right knee again, opening up the hip. Lift your right knee up. Maybe if you look under your left armpit, you can see your toes. Then wiggle them so you can see them. Lift the right knee a little higher. And then tap the right knee to your right elbow. Squeeze. Lift the right leg back up. And step it forward. Right away, warrior two. Opening up. Reaching the fingers away from each other. Bend the right knee a little deeper. Hips are getting open. One more time. Reach the fingers forward into your reverse warrior. Opening up. Engage the legs. Bend the right knee. Reach the right arm back. Then we're coming into extended side angle. Right hand can be onto your thigh. Left arm lifts up. Maybe the left arm over the left ear. Energize the heels down. One more breath. Coming back into your warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Toes come out, heels are in. I don't like to show you my back. Sorry, I'm going to turn around. Bend your knees and sit down as low as you can. Core muscles strong. Sitting down a little bit deeper into your Buddha squat. You can bend your elbows, but sit down a little bit deeper. Now straighten your legs and bend. Up and lower. 3 more up and down. Up and down. Last 2 up and down. 1 more up and down. Now sit low and push your knees out. So you push your knees in the direction of your pinky toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Straighten your legs, big toes in, hands onto the hips, fold forward. Stretching out the legs. Keeping the spine straight, pull your elbows together, fold forward. All the way down. Breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe the hands onto the mat, lengthening yourself there, breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Walking your hands back under your shoulders. Walk your hands back to your right foot, so no worries, I'm just facing the other side of my mat, which is fine. So you're coming into extended pyramid pose, adjusting your feet. Push the right hip back, left hip forward, lengthening the body over the right leg, digging into the hamstring. 1 more breath. And then body weight into your right leg, lifting up the left leg, standing splits. All the way up. One more breath. Then for now, step the left foot back into your lunge, step the right foot back, take your vinyasa. Coming back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Smoothly going. Turn around again. Other side, left leg lifts. Open up the hip. One more breath, lift it up higher. And then left knee to your left elbow, squeeze it in. Lifting the left leg back up high. Step it forward, warrior two. Opening up. Shoulders soft, breathe. Reverse your warrior, open up your chest. Into your extended side angle, left elbow down, right arm lifts. Reaching the right arm up and over, stretching the right side of the body, one more breath. Then back into your warrior two. Straighten the left leg first, maybe the feet a little bit closer, back into your squat. Now we're gonna hold it there. Shoulders soft, bend your knees, sit down low, 5. Breathe, 4, sit down lower, 3, a little bit lower, 2. Listen to the music, listen to the breath. One more breath. Straighten the legs, big toes in, hands behind your body, interlock your fingers, fold forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Undoing your bind, hands down onto the mat. Walk them to your left foot, extended pyramid pose. So heels down, you can step the right foot in a little bit, pulling forward over your left leg. Breathe. Walking the hands a little bit more forward. Lift the right leg up, standing splits. Breathing in, breathing out, one more breath. Then step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Your vinyasa, lifting up the hips, the chest, sorry. Now lift the hips, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, adding on a little bit more, lifting your right leg up. Open up the hip. If you feel like flip your dog, then lower the right foot down. Sit bones onto the mat, lift your chest, lift your hips, opening up the chest. Then flipping it all the way back over. Right array, right elbow, and right knee. Maybe into your arm balance, kicking the right leg back, left leg up. Stepping the left foot back, lift the right leg up. Step it forward, warrior two. That was too fast, sorry guys. You can pause it rather reach it back. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, maybe the right hand down to the mat, left arm lifts. Or maybe you want to come into your bind, holding onto your left wrist, opening up. Let go of the bind, back into your warrior two. Straighten the right leg, right with the toes out, bend your knees, sit down low, one more breath. Straighten the legs, toes in, heels out, fold forward, all the way down. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Walk them to your right foot. Extended pyramid pose. Breathe. Push your right hip back, left hip forward. Then lift the left leg up. Standing splits. Lift it up. Now listen carefully. Coming into standing, try not to step your left foot down, but if that's a must, no judgments. Coming back. All right, balancing on your right leg, left foot inside the right leg for extended tree pose. Hands can be in front of your chest. Core muscles strong. You lift your arms over your head. Pressing a foot against the leg against the foot. Stay strong. 3. Maybe close your eyes. 2. Last breath. Hands down, back in front of your chest. Left knee comes forward. Now you can stay here holding onto your left knee, and we open up a little bit more. If you want to hold onto your left big toe with your peace fingers and thumbs, then kick the heel forward and then open up the leg. Not for me. Let's give it a try. Extending the right arm long, opening up. Breathe. Right, coming back into center. Arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Lift that left leg up a little higher. Breathe. Coming into your warrior 3. Left leg back. Reach the fingers forward. Left hip down. One more breath. Stepping the left foot back. Low lunge. Step the right foot back. Vinyasa. Chest lifts. Down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Left leg lifts. Open up the hip. Option to flip it out. Lifting up the chest. Opening up. Back into your 3-legged dog. Elbow to the knee. Knee to the elbow. Maybe into your arm balance. Maybe not. Stepping it back. 3-legged dog. Warrior 2. Open up. Reverse your warrior. Reach it back. Extend it. Left hand down, right arm up. Maybe into your bind. One more breath there. Undo your bind. Warrior 2. Straighten the left leg. Heels in, toes out. Bend the knees. Sit down. One more deep breath in. Straighten the legs. Toes in, heels out. Fold. One breath. Hands to your left foot. Extended pyramid pose. Fold it down. Into your standing splits. Lift that right leg up. Little bit higher. Give it a try. If you fall, that doesn't matter. Lift up. Extended 3 pose. Hands in front of your chest. Calm down the breath. Wherever you are. You fell out of postures. If it was too fast, you can lift your arms over your head. If you didn't get my cues, if you were confused, if you couldn't speed up, that's okay. You moved, you listened, you are on the mat, you're doing great. Even if you fall out this posture at this moment, just give yourself a smile. We're here to practice, to learn. Try not to be too hard on yourself. One more breath. Maybe with your eyes closed, hands in prayer in front of your chest. Right knee forward. You can hold onto the knee, flexing your toes. That I can straighten my leg doesn't make me a better person. I fell out. I was like, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna see how this side goes. No idea. Let's see. Opening up. See, I'm struggling. But that's all right. Now I can hold it. Breathe. Right leg comes back forward. Hands onto the hips. It's 5. Arms over your head. Awesome. Bending your knee. Perfect. 3, 2. I'm going to stay here today. One more deep breath. Warrior 3. Right leg comes back. Maybe your hands in front of your chest. That's fine. Breathe. One more breath. See, I lose my balance. Whatever. Okay, guys, hands down. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Take your vinyasa. Lifting up the chest. Down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. I have something really nice for you. Coming into pigeon. Lifting up your right leg. But not yet. Oh, sorry. Knee to your nose or forehead. Squeeze. Lifting up your right leg. Step the right foot in between your hands. Come into your high lunge. We haven't been here yet, right? Right knee is bent. Left leg is straight. Shoulders soft. Stay there. Shoulders soft away from your ears. Reach the arms up. Kick that left heel back, straighten that left leg, and bend your right knee a little deeper. Now, instead of pushing the right hip back, push it a little forward. Hips are in one line. Bend your right knee a little deeper. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Calm down the breath. Listen to the music. If you have music on, listen to the breath. Maybe close your eyes. We are here for another, I am not saying, breathe. Just focus. You can lower the left knee down if you need to, but try to keep it straight. We're not gonna be here forever. Trust yourself, you've got this. We got this together. Last 5. 4, bend the right knee, sit lower. 3, keep on breathing. 2, one more breath. Hands down. Lift the right leg up and step it forward. Pigeon. Right foot with the left hand, right knee down. Point your left toes back. You can stay here, opening up the chest. Maybe interlock your fingers again behind your back. And fold forward. Stretching the hip. Settling in. Few more breaths. Walking the hands back onto your shoulders, coming onto your right butt cheek and slide the left leg forward. The sole of the right foot on the inside of the left leg, like we had in the extended 3 pose. And then you can fold your upper body down, stretching the left hamstring one more time. Try not to make it too active, just fold over. If you are here and you feel it in the hamstring, awesome. Few more breaths, just melt in. Slowly rise yourself back up, placing your right hand behind your back, lifting up your hips, your chest, lifting up one more back bend there, opening up, stretching it out. And then sitting back all the way down. Extending your right leg long, crossing over your ankles, hands at the top of your mat, step the feet back, maybe lift up to down dog or take your vinyasa, doesn't matter. One more breath. Okay, other side, left leg lifts. Knee to your nose or forehead, squeeze. Lift it up again. And step it through. A strong high lunge. There we go. Straighten the right leg. Left knee bent. Arms up. Instead of hanging into your lower back like I am doing right now, tuck the tailbone under. Use your lower abs. Shoulders soft, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Close your eyes if that feels better. Sit down a little bit lower. Work. Shoulders soft. Breathe. Never hold the breath. We are not here forever. Long, steady breaths. Yeah, I feel my legs as well. I feel my glutes. I feel my arms, my shoulders. I did a class yesterday with one of my favorite teachers. She is teaching online. She's from Detroit. And she said, yeah, I never said it was easy to create space in the body. It's not. Looks easy? No, it's not. Just breathe into it. 5, 4, 3. One more deep breath in. Hands down, left leg lifts. And treat yourself with pigeon on the left. Lowering down all the way. And if you stayed up on the other side first, do it on this side as well, balance it out. And then folding forward. Pigeon. Few more breaths. Slowly rising yourself back up. From the left butt cheek, slide the right leg forward. So the left foot inside the right leg and lower yourself down. Rising yourself back up. Left hand comes behind. Lift yourself up. And slowly lower yourself back down. Standing the left leg long. You can shake out your legs. And then slowly, with your arms over your chest, core muscles strong, lower yourself down. Slowly, slowly lowering all the way down onto your back. Now we finish it off with one more back bend. We have options. You can come into your bridge pose, so you walk your feet closer to your body. Make sure you can brush your heels with your fingers. Big toes are pointing a little bit in, so don't put them to the side, point them in. Then lift your sit bones, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine off the mat. Interlock your fingers behind your back like we did many times before. Roll your shoulders under your body and lift up your hips. If you want to come into your full wheel, hands come close to your ears. First, come onto the crown of your head, straighten your arms, lift. 3 breaths. Slowly with your chin into your chest, lowering down, undoing your bind, slowly, slowly lower. Feet as wide as the mat, knees getting to touch. You can stay here or windshield wide for your legs, side to side. Just a release for the lower back. Then walking your knees back into center and come into a twist, your choice. So you can have your knees together, let them fall over to the right, or maybe one leg straight, your left knee bent, crossing it up and over. Extend your left arm, move over your left fingers, and twist. Slowly roll yourself back into center, shaking out your legs. And then twisting to the other side. Try to do the same variation as the other side. Or if you don't feel it in the same target area, then choose another twist so you feel it in the same spot as you had it on the other side. Slowly rolling yourself back into center, shaking out your legs, maybe giving yourself a little hug there. And then extend your legs long, maybe a little bit wider than your mat, arms out wide. Taking a deep breath into your nose. Open up your mouth, side out, let it go. Coming into your last, well-deserved, final Savasana. Maybe taking a deep breath into your nose to fill up your lungs. Then on your exhale, open up your mouth, side up. Just rest. Today, this is where I will leave you in your final Savasana. If you have time on this rainy Sunday, then please give yourself the time to stay here a little bit longer. You deserve the rest, your body needs it. I hope you feel a little bit more open. We opened up the chest a lot, we opened up the hips, especially on a rainy day like this where we tend to like roll the shoulders forward. I hope you feel nice and open for the rest of the day, for the rest of the new upcoming week. Let's see what it will bring us, and if you need to adjust, just maybe turn your music a little bit louder, listen to your breath as well. Stay close to yourself, try not to control anything. Sometimes it's better to leave things out of control and just adjust whenever you can, hopefully with a smile on your beautiful face. Wish you a beautiful day, and I hope to see you next week again. Namaste.